Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1, and thank you for tuning in to Boots on the Ground. If you have anything you could offer, please send it to Southern Prepper 1, number 1, at yahoo.com. Be greatly appreciated. Let's get right into it. I have so much to report. Got to keep it under 20 minutes. Let's go. This is from the UK. This person works in the college there, and they're actually rationing out paper. Also, they have an order for chemicals and microscopes, so it must be for the science department. They need it by the end of July, so they can use it for the new college students, but they don't even have a date of delivery, no ETA at all. Let's go over to their local supermarket. They say there's a lot of fronting. That's where you move everything to the front of the shelf to make it look like it's full. So there are shortages at their local supermarket. And they also said the shop has recently installed electric barriers, whatever that is. But it's new, so it's a security measure they put in. Next is New Zealand. Basically, the health system is falling apart. There was a 6-hour wait for an ambulance for a man complaining of chest pain. When the ambulance got there, the man was already dead in his doorway waiting for the ambulance. Also, you could go to the emergency room at certain hospitals and have a 24-hour wait before you get emergency care. Also, the medical centers are closing their doors due to inability to cope. So they don't have workers. It sounds like the United States and New Zealand have the same problems. This person lives in the Midwest. Their local Walmart has taken out a lot of shelves. This is probably because they're short products. They don't want to have empty shelves. They said the dollar store, though, is well stocked. Gas prices are $5, so they don't go anywhere, so they're not really affected because they're not traveling. But this is what they say, I quote, "We are still being civil to each other, but worry is setting in." We are still being civil to each other, but worry is setting in. Let's move over to Northeast Ohio. In an hour drive, they saw 5 deadhead trucks. Deadhead truck is just a truck without a trailer. You don't make any money, so you don't want to see those on the road. That's a bad sign. So they saw 5 of those in an hour. Also, they saw a train with less than 20 cars going by them, their new work location, but they're not sure if this is normal, so hopefully they can report back to us if this is normal. Only 20 cars on the train. They says it's common to see cars with only one headlight working now. So people financially hurting so bad they can't get their headlight fixed. Also, he said multiple restaurants in the area are now using the skinny straws. Is this cut back? Are big straws not available, or is it just a financial decision? He also said a waitress got a very small tip and they complained to the person giving the tip, and they actually got a good sized tip after that. So remember, if you're out and about and you like a restaurant, support your restaurant and also support your server. Make sure you tip if you can afford it. This is Central Pennsylvania. There's a place where there's 3 major truck stops on I-80. They have a Flying J, they have a Pilot, they have a TA travel stop, and then they have one of their local gas stations. Usually the truck stops are at a maximum capacity with truckers filling up or overnighting there. But the last 2 weeks, minimum capacity and amount of truck traffic has decreased a lot. I quote, "It has been very unsettling seeing such low truck activity at this usual super busy area in the years past." They also said a local farmer that has hundreds of dairy cows and he's been there for 20 plus years, has 0 grain in his silo, and this week all of the cows are gone. This farm is inactive and looks abandoned. They said this is very sad for the farmer and all the dairy cows that have enjoyed watching along the road on my travels to and from town. That hit me because it is sad when things shut down. It's enjoyable to drive somewhere and you see animals, cows. It can definitely be a motivator, pick-me-upper to see them out there in the field. I enjoy it. They also said an Amish farm and health store in the same area is up for sale. For sale signs have been posted. Let's go over to a small town in southeastern British Columbia, Canada. They are submitting a package to the local city council requesting an audience to brief them on the economic hardships in the next few months. So they're going to try to talk to their local officials and explain to them what they're seeing to see if there's a plan in place, or at least your local authority has been awake And they can't say when something happens, oh, I didn't know this was going to happen. So you need to inform your local representatives. He's already met with the leadership in the RCMP, that's the police up there in Canada, and they got his support for a community preparedness initiative, specifically to mitigate desperation and crime with what's coming, the economic destability of the area. He said, we can't stop what is coming, but we can pull people together to get them ready for it. This lady was driving in the Central Valley of California a few days ago on Highway 99. I would go 2 to 3 miles without seeing a semi-truck going in the opposite direction. This is huge. 2 to 3 miles without seeing a semi-truck going the opposite direction. This is highly out of the ordinary. Normal truck traffic going the opposite direction would be 10 to 15 trucks in 1 mile stretch. So way down. Trucking is way down. This is northern Delaware. The local dealer of used box trucks is overstocked and prices are coming down. People are not buying them. And these would probably be a lot of small businesses that would like to expand, get another truck. Definitely seeing problems. You're also seeing lots and lots and lots of semi-trucks up for sale. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They're not seeing a lot of stores short on things, but they're seeing price hikes and shrinkages in size of packaging. They also said that Tabasco sauce, he's been using it, I guess, for a long time. I think he's 54 years old, and he has never seen it separate. So if you sit it out, it's going to separate. Totally new to him, and it's totally new to me. I've never seen Tabasco sauce separate. He believes they are using a cheaper mixture than usual, so maybe they're cutting some corners or can't get everything to make the Tabasco sauce. They also said honey was $14 for their container they would normally buy. Now the same container is $21. Someone wants to give you a heads up on a site, and I checked it out and I like it. It is www.localharvest.org. Localharvest.org. And I did use it, and I found a farm that's not too far from me. I never knew it was there. So it's going to give you local farmers. Please check this out. Support these people. Let them know your face. Let them know that you're interested in their product and you're going to support them. It's going to come down to local. Little places that can supply, yes, just a little bit of food compared to the big commercial farmers, but it's important. www.localharvest.org. Let's go over to Western Wyoming. Real estate person. Real estate sales still strong, but prices are coming down. Many West Coast buyers are coming into the area, and some you can hear the fear in their voice. They want out of the liberal blue cities and states badly. Also said the diesel mechanic repair shop in the area is struggling for the last few months to get diesel motor oil, filters, and general repair parts. They also said it's taking someone as a full-time job, their efforts just to secure the parts to keep the business running. Normally, it's very easy to order parts. Now it's your full-time job. So it's costing a lot more money to get those parts in. And he also said some customers are struggling to pay their bills. So after their vehicle is fixed, and this would be big rigs, they're having a hard time because they're not making the money. Also, the local grocery stores are well stocked, but I quote, prices have gone up dramatically. Prices have gone up dramatically. This person is trying to move out of Colorado. They have a moving date of the 20th of July. They tried to reserve a U-Haul. They can make a reservation, but there is no equipment available. They've talked to U-Haul about this, and U-Haul actually said you might have to go somewhere else. They also said they had 100 reservations canceled just today. That would have been yesterday in Colorado. So there's so many people moving out of Colorado and nobody coming back in bringing U-Hauls or other mover companies, trucks. So they was able to make a reservation with budget, and budget is going to guarantee them a vehicle, but it's more expensive. Also, they were told with budget, if you bring your fuel empty or low, they will fill it up, but the fill charge for that is $10 a gallon. $10 a gallon. This is Central Arizona. This person needed some antibiotics. They got a prescription. Problem was the local pharmacies, all of them could not fill it. They had to travel over 20 miles to get their prescription filled. This is Walmart. They sent me some pictures. They did include the state, but it showed the frozen areas, the refrigeration sections, the coolers, all empty. So I don't know if they're broken. I don't know if they're just sold out, but it looked totally empty. So I would assume they had massive amounts of broken equipment. Getting a lot of those pictures in of broken equipment, so they're not getting parts. Speaking of broken equipment, my wife did her yearly physical at the doctor's office, and their air conditioner was not working. Part of the facility, it was working because they have two different systems running it. The other part was not, and the lady said it's been down for 2.5 weeks waiting on a part. This is Ohio. This lady's mother just got a pacemaker, and they're supposed to have a monitoring device they put next to their bed so they can monitor it at night, but the manufacturer has none of the monitors in. It is going to be a 6-month to 1-year wait for the monitor because they're short on ships. So now this lady every 2 months needs to go to the hospital to be checked, or if she has problems, she'll have to go to the hospital. Also, restaurants closing in their area, no workers. Maine, this is oil, this is heating oil, this is a necessity of life, not just a luxury. Last year they paid $3.09 a gallon. This year they're paying $6.02. Also, their firewood went up from $250 a cord to $300 a cord. Heating bills are going to be astronomical this year for people. This is going to hurt them drastically. Another report from overseas in New Zealand. These people heat their house and they use LPG gas bottles, and the price went from $148 to $179. They also had to order some curtains for the house. It's a new house, and they have to wait 8 weeks to get the curtains in. I quote what they're saying. I quote, "We are also experiencing a lot of factory fires. Another large one just yesterday." This is a headline from one of our main online news sources. Almost 1,000 factories burned in 5 years. The high toll of industrial fires for businesses and communities. So they have the same problem over there. Sounds like some unexplained fires or really high levels of fires. Let's go to Boise, Idaho, and this would be in the suburbs. They went to buy some organic berries. They didn't have any. They tried to get a rain check, but the manager said no longer giving rain checks. I don't know if this is just because it's a fruit and you don't know when the new shipment's going to come in, but no rain checks. Also, the lady said aisles had gaping holes in frozen convenient meals. Also, canned fruit, ramen noodles, pasta, and sodas short. We are just now starting to see what so many others have told us for months. I'm hearing that over and over again. People that haven't seen any shortages, any problems, other than really high prices, are starting to see them. And that's not good to see, but it's just telling them that we're warning you. If you see something in this report, it could start affecting you. So take action. This is actionable intelligence. If you see something you're short on, don't wait. Immediately react to it and finalize your preps. This person wants you to know to check your withholding status. You might just be barely scraping it, but you're not having any dependents. You might have 0, so you get a larger check at the end of the year. You might not be able to make it to the end of the year, and we don't want you to use your credit card because that's a huge interest rate. So check your withholdings and see if it can be modified so you can get more money now. Now, granted, you will have less money in a refund check, but you need to live right now, and you do not need to use credit cards unnecessarily. This is from a person that has an LDS cannery in their area. In their cannery, I don't know if it's across every one, but theirs is limiting to 1 case or 1 bag of each item per person. They're just running out. So really, it's going to be hard to go there and stock up, because I've gone there many times. I've sent many people, and a lot of times you buy 10 cases of something or 5 cases. So it's going to limit your ability to stock up quickly. A friend bought the case of carrots there. They were packed in 2019, which is very weird because usually it's very fresh products. So they must be really dipping into some type of storage to pull those carrots out that were packed in 2019. This is the Florida Gulf Coast. This person did some traveling to get some errands run. They went to CVS and the prescription system was down for 2 hours, unable to process pickup scripts. So they went to Dairy Queen. They got to Dairy Queen, it was closed. Sign said no employees. Then they went to Wendy's. Wendy's had a sign cash only due to credit card system being down. So within 30 minutes of running errands, they encountered 3 major problems. So moral of the story is make sure you have cash and make sure you're prepping. They said, I quote, things are getting scary. Plus they said people are driving angry and aggressively. And I've seen that myself, and I do not do a lot of driving. I am a homebody. Let's go over to Northeast Ohio. This person says more now hiring signs than ever. Also, restaurants are closing early, no workers. Also, they said longer to wait on canned cat food from online orders. There's definitely a lot of information out there. I still need to cover tons more that you're sending. I appreciate it. I will get to yours. Keep prepping, keep preparing. It's not getting better. I read a lot of emails, and I've been doing this for weeks now on the boots on the ground, and I see no improvements. I see actually things getting worse, and that's not what I want to tell you right now. I want to tell you things are looking up, things are getting better. They're not. So keep prepping and pray for our country. Thanks for watching.